In order to find the area of a figure made up of algebra tiles, it is important to understand the area of each kind of algebra tile, which in this case we have 3 different kinds. In order to find the area of each, we need to understand and remember that the area is always equal to the length times the width. To explain the area of each kind, we're going to start with our smallest algebra tile and then work our way towards the left, which is the largest. We call this the unit tile or unit block because it's said to have a length and a width of 1 unit. And 1 times 1 is 1, so it has an area of 1. So in our diagram, we'll label its area as 1 here. The unit block has an area of 1 with a length of 1 and a width of 1. Our next kind of block is called the X block. If we were to line up the X block's smallest end with the unit block, we would see that it is exactly 1 unit since they both share the same length. However, we do not know the length of its other longer side, which is its length. So if it has a width of 1 and we don't know the length of this side, we will just call it X as an unknown value. And anything times 1 is itself, so 1 times X gives me its area, which is X. Even if I lined up unit tiles all along its side, it still wouldn't line up correctly, and then we would have to still guess its area, or length. So that's why we call it the X tile. Our last kind of tile, the largest, is called the X squared tile. It has a length and a width of X. We know this because it matches up perfectly when you line them up. So, because it has a width of X and a length of X, we know that the area is X times X, which is X squared. Since X is being multiplied by itself, we'll label it as X to the second power. We call anything to the second power as squared, so we're going to call this the X squared tile. So we have X squared, X, 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 1 and 1. Adding all of these individual areas together will give me the area of the entire figure. So let's do that. X squared plus X squared plus X plus X plus X plus 1 plus 1. This expression is equal to the area of this figure. Now this first expression is a little bit long, so we're going to simplify it, and we're going to do that by using coefficients. I write 2x squared because 2x squared is the same as saying I have 2x squareds. Or adding x squared plus x squared is the same as multiplying x squared times 2. So I have 2x squared. Because I have 3 x's, I can say I have 3 x's, or 3 times x. Lastly, because I have 2 1's, I could say that I have 1 plus 1, or 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. Both of these algebraic expressions are equivalent to the area of our original figure.